How are you doing? This is Bill DeWeese with voice-over-training.org. And last night I saw an incredible movie. It's an independent film, a documentary called The Back Nine. And it documents the journey of a middle-aged guy who had just turned 40, an average golfer, a guy who owns his own business, had a family, decided to try to become a professional golfer at midlife, and all that entailed. And as I watched the movie, I could not help but think about what's involved in starting and growing and actually creating and succeeding at a voiceover business. So often we get into things without thinking through what all's involved or counting the cost. For instance, this guy, sharp guy, and he owns his own business, had his wife, and at the time that he began this adventure, had a young daughter, and then during that time of trying to go pro, had another baby, a baby boy. But all of the things that he encountered and had to deal with, and obstacles that he had to overcome that he never even considered, having to do with his work, his family, even relationships that he had with his father and his stepfather. And when it comes to creating and building something, doing something really extraordinary, above and beyond maybe what the average person would do, you are not only going to face the things that you can think of in advance and prepare for, but you're going to face things and have to overcome things that you've not even thought of. And perhaps that's the reason that most people don't succeed in any business venture, let alone starting and growing and maintaining a voiceover business. If it was easy, everybody, and I mean everybody, would be doing it. But it's not easy. It's simple. It's not complicated. But I tell you this just to let you know and to hopefully inspire and encourage you, and at the same time give you a reality check and let you know that the voiceover business, like anything that's worthwhile, is not easy. It requires a certain degree of dedication, of effort. This gentleman, by the way, I think a great lesson learned from this movie was that from the very beginning, he surrounded himself with a team of great people. He got a PGA Tour professional, a teacher. He also got a yoga instructor who works with professional athletes. And there was somebody else. Oh, it was a sports psychologist. So he had a psychologist, a yoga instructor, an instructing professional, and picked up a few other professionals along the way to help him in every aspect of becoming good. So you need to do the front work, the preparation, surround yourself with a good team, and mentally be prepared to overcome anything and everything that you need to deal with. And it may not keep you on the track or on the same pace or the speed at which you originally planned. But that's when, the people who succeed, that's when they overcome, because they may have to regroup, they may have to back up a few steps, and when things don't go exactly as they plan, they don't quit. They just become resourceful and creative, and they work around it. If you've never seen the movie, pick it up. Again, it's called The Back Nine, and it's one man's journey of facing a seemingly impossible dream and how he approached it. And I don't want to give you the end. I don't want to tell you what happened. Did he go pro or not? Well, I can't tell you. You'll have to actually watch the movie to find out. But I hope that it inspires you and gives you some wisdom when it comes to taking on any seemingly large obstacle, such as building a voiceover business or any business as far as that goes. So watch the movie, but be prepared. Count the cost. And know that there will be things and obstacles that you don't even plan for in advance. But even though it's difficult, it is achievable. And with the proper team and the proper direction and training, you can do it. And for resources to help you on that journey, I encourage you to check out voice-over-training.org. And I wish you all the success in your voiceover journey.